Hello student, I am Gade sir going to start 7th standard second lesson, that is New Kings and Kingdoms. New Kings and New Kingdoms. Here firstly we have given dynasties, new dynasties. Dynasties means for example Maurya dynasty. First we have taken the Chandragupta, then Bindusar and Ashoka. Okay. Now kingdoms means it is very large number, very small kings ruling there, and they establish their power. Next topic here, that is emerging new dynasties in the 17th century. Many landlords they existing their kingships, samantas also there, and they emerge their power. These samantas gifted, bringing gifts from various parts of the kingdoms, that samantas to the kings. This was they give offer to these samantas to kings. Yeah, and these samantas established power and wealth, and Maha, and they called themselves Maha Samanta, or Maha Samanta. They called themselves. They established their own power, and they established their own independence. See here, independence because they having the power and wealth. So they overload themselves, means they was establish their own kingship in the this area. Okay. uh, See here, we have given the example of Rashtrakuta. From we know that Karnataka parts, in this Karnataka, the Rashtrakuta was there. Danta Durga. This was from the Chalukya, and this Chalukya dynasty was there. The Chalukya dynasty uh, was there, but the overload by the Rashtrakutas, and they established their own power there. See here, all are given there. And second example we have given, that is Kadmad, Kadamba, from Patihara. Patihara, it is the one more, but this again successor, and then establish administration in the kingdoms. Administration, those was the good ruler there. They establish their power, and they called themselves, we can see, they called themselves, that is the they called themselves very long, means very good, they labeling at front of their uh, at front of these themselves, that is kings and maharaja, um, Tribhuvana, Tribhuvan Chakravarti, like this. See here, we will see on the next part Samantas. They establish Samantas, Brahmanas, they establish their power there also. we can see there. They share their power with other parts or other kingdoms also, and they establish their power, and uh, they started their ruling over there. Here, two parts we have given. First, we will see finance in the kings. For finance system is it, for establishment the king, it is very important, and for that they fought wars also. They establishing their taxes also. We can see in the whole here there are 400 terms of the collecting taxes, different terms, 400 terms we have in the Cholas dynasty, or Chola, we know that from the Tamil Nadu states. So they collecting taxes from various part of that region. We can see there. They focus labor, and these all we can read very here. Uh, Now we have the Prashastis and land grants. How these land grants or Prashastis they acquire themselves? They means these kings or the these people, king or like the subedars, they give a label at them that like the Victoria, or this type of means this type of things they see here. These people, they means kings offering themselves many names. Who given? That is the Brahmana peoples. Achievements of Nagbhattas given here. It is the Prashasti book written by one Brahmana. It is in the Sanskrit. All given in this paragraph you can read. Then kings offered those this time. This time, kings of often rewarded Brahmanas many land or many things they offer, but this record they maintain on the where on the copper plate or copper things. We can see those things are given. It is this record or these copper plates as a record we can see here in this picture also. We can see their record maintain those things offered by the these people. Here also we can see that things. This is the picture. Now one more example, we have longest thing in the 12th century. A poem or all things are written by the these Brahmana people uh, towards these kings. It is given here. And not only these people only precious these or good words they are using, but they criticize also about the these kings. Those things they feel are wrong. Now we have welfare and wealth. uh, many dynasties many dynasties, they see people here warfare for wealth. Wealth means the power with the king, and so that they fight in the in that time with other kings and kingdoms. Here we have the example of city Kanuj, the Ganga Valley. A ruler belong from the uh, Patihara, Rashtrakuta, and Pal. It is the one term is given here, that is tripartite struggle. It is the struggle between uh, these three dynasties, that is we can see here, that is which is given here, uh, Gurjara, Patihara, Rashtrakuta, and Pal. We can see these three dynasties how each other for the control over Kanuj, and known as the these trial war. Now we have next thing we have given here, that is the ruler tried to uh, demonstrate their power with the large establishing or building large temples. So here we have the Sultan Muhammad of Ghazni. He belonged from the Afghanistan. So Sultan Muhammad of Ghazni, he belonged Afghanistan, and he um, control uh, over parts of Central Asia. Actually, he belonged from the Iran, and he attacked Somnath temple, which is situated in Gujarat. Here, Ghazni, uh, he has control this Somnath temple. Sultan Muhammad was also interested in finding out more about the people he conquered, means win. Here one more scholar, his name Al Biluni, he writes an account of the this Muhammad Ghazni, known as the Kitab al Hind. It is given. We have one more, Chahamans, Delhi, and Ajmer. They also expand their power on Chalukyas of Gujarat. Gujarat was the Chalukya was the in the part of Gujarat, and here Prithviraj third also given. He firstly defeated Sultan Muhammad Ghuri in 1191, but in the only next year only he lost by Muhammad Ghuri in 1192. Here that Prithviraj third loss in the next year only. In the next page, from Uriyor to Tanjore. Uh, this Tanjore was a very minor uh, chief family. Uh, this family was defeated by Vijayala. Vijayala belonged from the Chola dynasties, Chola dynasties, and control over the this Kaveri delta, and established their temple of the goddess Nishum, Nishumba Sudini there. Okay, so this was capture this Udaipura to Tanjore. Tanjore. This was the area of Kaveri Delta. This we can see. Next, we have given, that is the Rajendra first, considered most powerful Chola rulers, and Rajendra first also. These two rulers you have to remember. Next, we have the big temple of Thanjavur, Gangaikonda, and Cholapuram. These three temple Rajendra first and Rajaraj and Rajendra first had built. Which three temples? These Gangaikonda, Cholapuram, and Tanjore. These three temples. These two kings, Raja Raja, and Rajendra first built. We can see this temple here. Now we have given these parts also, that is here many this place means god or temple. They We can see here the near of the this temple many people was living there, cooks, sweepers, peasants, and place this temple place were not only place of the worship but the living place also. These chola bronze image are considered very beautiful images there. Now we have agriculture and irrigation system in the this chapter. In the river of Kaveri, we have given branches of small channels became of the this Kaveri river. Means the agriculture here very powerful and very useful soil of the these banks was very important, and their cultivation of rice very large in number was growing in that time. uh, the these Tamil Nadu parts and the other parts, these time this cultivation was going on. Delta of this Kaveri river was the important place of the these things we have. So this Kaveri river's delta or bank of the Kaveri river became the important center of the agriculture. Uh, then administration system in the this empire. We will see this. We will see this empire administration system in the this empire also. See what is there. The settlements of peasant known as the Ur, given here. Peasants known as the Ur, Ur or Ur, or we can see Ur. Those was the settlement known as the Ur, and this Ur, and more the these Ur handled by the Nadu, and Nadu was also handled or controlled by Vella. Nadu controlled by the Vella. Vella was very important in the Chola dynasty. Uh, this Chola dynasty. This was some important things I am marking here. Arayar means chief person, and they was very high respect and entrusted by the kings or Chola dynasties. Here type of lands given here, Chola dynasties, that is the Velavaggi means land on Brahman peasant properties. Means this type of the land in the first, that Velanvagai, that is the land of non-Brahman peasants property was. Second was Brahmadeya. Brahmadeya means the gifted to Brahman. Shala Bhagga means land for the maintenance of a school. Then Devanand, this the land gifted to temple. Palicha Nandam means land donated to Jain institution. So this type of the these all type of the lands. Brahmanas offer receive land granted by Brahma Deya, means this is the type of the land, and this was the land got from the kings to kingdoms. Uh, Sabha or assembly was it is important or prominent by the Brahman scholars. Walls or the temples, they inscription also there. Some notable and eligible person member was elected in that committee. It is um, this committee was very important by young people, young boy, like the this electoral system. This committee appointed on to control the this ticket system was to control the this committee and appointed member by the tickets or the electoral system. Inscriptions and uh, text, or what is the eligibility in that committee, that he some here eligibility or criteria given that this man should be between 35 to 17, then he good in administration, it is given all things here. Priya Puranam in this book given all detail about the this committee. We can see there, we can read this criteria for the people. You have to read that. Now China under the Tang dynasty. uh, China was about the 300 years. This was the uh, Tang dynasty, and the capital was uh, Jing, Jiang. It is very, we are seeing that this China dynasty, the capital was Jiang. This very largest city of the this world, we can see. And this was the bureaucracy, and this bureaucracy, in that bureaucracy examination was held to control the this Tang dynasty in the uh, China, and this dynasty ruled till 1911. This dynasty was very long term. This dynasty was going on in China. That is the Tang dynasty. This we have seen in this lesson. So in this way we have seen this